Hello. Hi guys. What's up? Are we live? Are we live? Just checking. Hey guys, can you hear me clearly? Is my audio fine? Is everything okay? Just checking. Test. 1, 2, 3, 4. All good? Can you guys hear me? Is everything alright? Calm down. Cool. I think this is my first test on a 4K stream. Okay, you know what a 4K stream is, so you can actually watch it at 4K resolution. So I'm just testing it. Might do well, might not do well, but this is back on my home PC. And if it starts creating a lot of issues, then I'll go back to my 1K streaming. But this is just a test on the 4K streaming. How is everyone? All good? So just giving you guys a bit of information. So this is today's weekend research theme, and weekend research is basically a theme where we can chill, we can talk to each other. We will do some research about stocks, and we will talk about the market. And today is a very chill session. So all of you guys who want to go see the IPL auction, please do so. Even I'm interested in seeing the IPL auction. Actually, I'm going to tell you guys something, or actually I'm going to show you guys something which a lot of you guys might get a little irritated, or actually you guys might feel little FOMO. But the reason why I'm saying even I want to look at the, what do you call that? I want to look at the IPL auction is because I've now become a full-time supporter of CSK, right? Can anyone tell me why have I become a full-time supporter of CSK? I want to see if anyone in the comments can actually tell me why I'm now become a full-time supporter of CSK. And don't worry, I'm going to share this with you also. As I do everything, I share it with you. Whether it's good or bad, I still share it. And then I also give my disclaimers, so it's up to you guys. But yeah, we're going to check out what's going to happen. So let's see. Cool. IPL auction, let's go. Yes, IPL auction's happening. It's the mega auction. Finally, a lot of up and downs are going to happen. Sorry, I got up late today, so I'm still a bit sleepy. I had my coffee, so now I'm back. But I still don't know why. I'm still trying to understand why. If someone can guess why I'm going to become a fan of CSK. Can someone tell me this? Why is this possible? Either way, someone's saying India Cements. Okay, India Cement shareholder. No, actually, it's not because of India Cement shareholder. Also, not because of India Cements. Think little bit more. Someone's saying Deepak Char girlfriend is cute. Like, come on, guys. Okay, no. It's not because of India Cements. It's something even better. Something that I wanted to do from a very long period of time, but I couldn't do it. And now finally I did it, right? So can someone think why this is the case? Because of Deepak Char girlfriend, bhai, chhod de mereko, right? I am not in Deepak Char girlfriend. Whatever, I am not in that thing. Okay, so I'll show you either way. Right, I'll show you either way, but we'll do about that. We'll talk about that also, so don't worry about it. Whew. Isala Cup namde. Yes, Isala Cup namde irbodu, but I don't know what will happen because I'm supporting CSK now. Not because of anything else, only from a financial perspective, I'm supporting CSK, nothing else. You have bought pre-IPO stock for CSK. IPO, it's not going IPO. But CSK did become the first company to reach $1 billion sports company. It became a unicorn. It's become, by the way, I don't know how many of you all read this, but let me show you something. I'll just screen share quickly. I don't know how many of you all saw this, guys, but CSK unlisted, not share price, leave the share price. Do you know that CSK shares are now more expensive and has become more in value than India Cement? Do you know this? I'll show you this, one sec. Look at this. Chennai Super Kings basically overtakes India Cements in market cap, set to become a unicorn. Right? It actually, by the way, it's set to become a unicorn is slightly old news. I think this was last year. India Cements, it has crossed India Cements, and CSK has become, obviously has become much more than this also, right? So both of this has happened, and let me show you something, right? So I'm just going to open one of my other accounts console, and I'm going to show you 2 unlisted shares that I currently have. 2, out of which 1 quantity I got for free. But this is something I bought just to test out a platform. Okay, I was just testing out something, and I'm just going to show you this. This is an ISIN number. So I'm copying this ISIN number, CDSL ISIN code. Okay, I'm just going to search the ISIN code. I'm going to paste it. And this is the ISIN code of Chennai Super Kings. Finally, Okay, it's an unlisted company. It's not listed anywhere. It's an active ISIN code. This is ordinary shares of Chennai Super King, the unlisted company. And finally, with a lot of difficulty, I was able to get my hands on 48 shares. Okay, this was just a test. Now this week I'm going to sit and buy much more shares. Right now this 48 shares is basically worth 10 grand. 10 grand matlab 10,000 rupees. So it's worth around 10,000 rupees right now. But, and this, by the way, if you're asking what is this one share free you got, okay, let me show you what this share is also. Okay. This is called API Holdings. Do you guys know what API Holdings is? Do you guys know which company is API Holdings? In the chat, do you guys know which company is API Holdings? By the way, someone's saying, how did you buy the unlisted shares? So I don't know how many of you all know this game that is happening in the unlisted shares. If you want to buy unlisted shares, it is very difficult, number one. Second, the minimum order quantity to buy unlisted shares is around 5 lakh rupees. And brokers deal with this, and brokers are slightly, what do you call that, not very good, right? Because they'll be like 5 lakhs they'll give a very high rate. So all of these small things happen. Can someone tell me in the chat what is API Holdings? I want to see who knows what API Holdings are, right? So these brokers have this very bad system in the space where they're not letting anyone come in. You have to pay 5, 10, 15 lakhs to buy shares. I bought it for 10,000 rupees. Okay, and I'm going to show you, not today, but maybe next week, I'm going to show you how to do this very easily. There's actually a company that has now come recently in the startup space who is allowing you to buy unlisted shares. Selling is not yet ready. Selling is not yet here, but you can buy unlisted shares, right? And unlisted shares of who all, I'll show you that as well. Cool. Nobody knows what API Holdings is. Come on, guys. You guys are not updated with the market looks like. Nobody knows what API Holdings is. API Holdings. Okay, let me show you this. I'm just going to copy paste API Holdings. Come on, guys. I thought you guys know this. Now, do you know which company is this? API Holdings. Yeah. PharmEasy's parent company is called API Holdings, files paper for IPO. You know PharmEasy is coming out with their own IPO, right? So PharmEasy's parent company is basically called API Holdings. So I got one share of API Holdings. I got it for free because I bought the CSK shares. They have some free offer going on. So basically I've got one share of this. Now, let me show you what else are there on sale. Okay, I'm going to make a proper video on this. Wait, I'm not going to show you this website. Not yet. I'll make a proper video on this because I bought it from here. Quite difficult, I must say, but the minimum order quantity was 10 grand, so I said might as well try it for 10,000 rupees. Kya hoga? You can't sell though. As of now, I can't sell this. I mean, if I have to sell, I have to go back to the broker channels, but soon this will also come, right? Cool. Let me show you this. Yeah, so basically what are on sale? CSK is on sale, Oyo is on sale, Reliance Retail is there, API Holdings, which is PharmEasy, is there, Fino Paytech, Ixigo, Tata Technologies, Hero FinCorp, HDB, Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank, HDFC Securities, and Capgemini. And the things that were over were all these companies had, but it's coming soon. It's not yet come on. And the things got sold out was Bira, the beer that you guys drink, NSE stocks, all of these were there. So if you look at my holdings, Chennai Super Kings 48 share, I bought at 209 rupees. Last traded price is 205 right now. So the value has gone down. So I'm minus 1%. But today's auction will determine the actual price, and then Dhoni Talaiva has to figure out what is going to happen. So there's a full research report on this. There is full financial report. There's also a research report on the entire workings of how CSK works, okay, with their financial analysis. Where do they get their money from, their balance sheet, who are their owners? Everything is here, but I'm not going to show you this today. Today is not the day of showing this to you. The day of showing this to you is a separate video. So I'll show you, don't worry, I'm going to show you. Is this the gray market? So I'll tell you what, there's a startup that has come, Akshay, let me make it very easy to understand. There's a startup that has come that has bought shares from all these people, okay? Like how the brokers are. Imagine a broker is just putting up a website where you can go buy and sell securities, and they'll sell it to you at a marginal cost, number one, right? So basically this is a new startup that has come that has been buying shares directly from the people, just like how the brokers buy from people. They are buying shares directly from the people and then selling it to the common public, right? And taking a percentage commission on it. I think the percentage commission is 2% of every sale. So a startup is basically coming into this to bridge this gap. And till date, there's nobody here. By the way, the company that I showed you is not available yet to the public. You cannot go create an account and do this. It is only on invite only. Now someone's asking, is it legit? The reason why I know it is legit is because I tried it first. I told you I never do it before trying it. Basically, you have to just apply for it. In 48 hours, the shares are coming back into my bank account, in my Zerodha account, right? Now, whether is it legit or not, the only way to check whether it's legit or not is to see if the shares have come to your account. Now the shares are in my account. Now nobody can take this away from me. This is in my CDSL depository. This is in my console, and nobody can take this away from me. And the way to do is just to check the ISIN with the CDSL department, right? So if I go and check my CDSL thing, this is there in my account. So it is, from that perspective, is it safe or not? Yes, because I've got the shares. Simple fact. Right, shares नहीं मिला होता तो फिर I understand it might be an issue, but I've got my shares, so I'm okay. Awesome. But don't worry, I will show all of this to you guys. In NSE available in Unlisted Shares, seems like it's sold out. It was available, but it's sold out. But don't worry, I'll come and show you how to check all this out. The problem is I can't sell this, right? This is something that I have to hold until that company either comes and gives a sell order, allows me to sell, or I'll have to go find a broker and sell. Either which way, I have it in my pocket, and this is something I'm going to plan to keep for a very long period of time. Whereas it's opposite in the case of PharmEasy, right? Because PharmEasy, I have one share. Okay, as soon as the IPO comes out and it gets listed on Zerodha, this share will automatically become PharmEasy share, and I can go sell this share, this one share. So I've actually bought it pre-IPO. Before the IPO, I've actually bought it. Think about it from that perspective. So I've already got my allotment before anything happens. So I'll show you this later, not an issue. Cool? Okay. Let's look at what is happening in the market. What is happening in the market? So what happened last week, guys? Last 5 days, look at what happened in the market. It's up and down. Do you guys know two important things that happened in the market last week? So yesterday or day before was the RBI policy. I don't know how many of you all saw that. So the RBI policy basically they said that they will everyone thought that they will improve the repo rates, or they will increase the interest rates, as simple as that. So if they increase the interest rate, then what happens is the liquidity in the market will slowly go out and the inflation comes into control. Anjan is like, you use Zerodha, I thought it's Grow. Bros, I have accounts everywhere. I have Zerodha, I have Grow. I don't have Upstock and all that, but I have Zerodha. I have 2 accounts in Zerodha, one on Grow. What else? I have one on Vested, obviously, which is for my international account. So I have one in HDFC Securities. So I have like 4 or 5 different trading accounts, because I invest in these different accounts for different purposes. Like for example, my main Zerodha account is my public account, which I show you guys, right? That's where I buy my small cases and I show it to you. Then I have another Zerodha account where I put my different type of savings. Then I have my HDFC Securities account where I put my emergency fund savings. And then I use my Grow account for other things as well. So different accounts for different purposes. I try to keep it so that I don't mix and match everything under one account. If I mix and match everything under one account, then I know it'll become a problem. So basically what RBI did was, RBI did not change the rates, right? And everyone thought they would change the rates, but they did not change the rates. Now this is a big problem. Not a problem actually, but people are confused and people are putting question mark. People were like, Shashank, inflation is on the rise. Inflation is going up. And this is the best time for India to come and curb this inflation down and increase the interest rates. But with the interest rates going up and the curbing is not happening, this is creating a small issue, right? Now, what people are saying is, abhi mehengai aur badega. Everything will become more and more expensive. So all the people, guys, listen to this very carefully. All the people who are holding their money in fixed deposits, what's going to happen to them, right? They're not even going to beat inflation, because inflation is going to be bigger than your interest rates soon. Right? If inflation becomes bigger than your interest rates, you will have to go outside and start looking for money. So your actual interest rate, if inflation is around 6% and plus another tax catch around 7%, you need to make 7% in a year to break even and make much more in that. So that is why you see the bull market is happening. So people are investing heavy in the stock markets so that they can make some kind of returns. They can make some kind of returns, right? And make a lot of money. So small things are happening from this scenario, and you should be aware of what is happening. This can become an issue. Mehengai to badega hi. So start investing very properly, or else you will have a big issue, right? Start investing properly, but don't be surprised if everything is going up. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, someone's saying election. So this, I'll tell you what, a lot of people are saying that this is a strategy for the election, and they want to keep the bull market going on till the election. But boss, election is quite far away. Right? It's still a few years for the election. Keeping the bull market on for another 2-3 years is just going to have a negative impact for us. I told you, right? anything excess of too much is also bad, boys. Like, let me tell you this very clearly, excess of too much is also bad. So if the country is constantly going in a bull run, like I was rewatching Harshad Mehta 1992, right? So I'm again watching, and at the same thing happened at that point. The bull run kept going on, but when it goes up too much, the crash that will come will be very bad, and then it'll take a few years to even recover from that crash, right? So be very careful about that scenario. Too much of going up is also bad, so please be aware. Cool. Yeah. Now look at this. SEBI bars Reliance Home Finance. Great. Rakesh Junjunwala, by the way, invested recently in a real estate company called DB Reality. Did you guys see that? Okay. This came out recently. DB Realty में invest किया था. They were basically doing an institutional buying, right? Will allot 5 crore warrants to investors, including Junjunwala and his wife, within days of Godrej Properties cancelling their investment of 700 crores in the company. Now, try to understand this. Why is Rakesh Junjunwala going very heavy on real estate company? Can someone tell me in the comments, why is Rakesh Junjunwala investing so much money into a real estate company? And you should understand this, right? Because he knows what is going to happen. He knows how the future is going to work. So please be aware of this, right? He knows a lot. Now, the reason why Rakesh Junjunwala is also investing in the real estate section is because we all know that the construction space, so the real estate market, is going to do well for the next few years. The government is spending so much money, number one, and it is going to do well for the next few years, right? So if it is going to do well for the next few years, people are taking bets right now. And this is what something even I said before the budget even came. I was very vocal about construction. Yeah, I think it should be back. My God, guys, I am going to. Yeah, I know now. I just restarted the entire thing. I think 4K is working, which is great. It's not like the 4K is not working. The problem is, I think my PC is not able to support this 4K stream. That is, I think, the big issue. But let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if the video is back. Yeah, I was just checking. I got a new webcam. I thought it'll be great. Nothing's happening though. It's quite sad. Is the video lagging still, or is it fine? I mean, for me, it still shows that it's lagged up. Okay, now it's fine. Cool. Stupid 4K. I think I need to invest in a new PC. I need to upgrade my PC. Stupid PC, man. I'll tell you why. Because I have a very stupid graphic card. Because I bought this PC for work purpose, right? Excel sheets and whatnot. And I didn't buy it for streaming purposes. Now I realize that streaming purposes ke liye I need a lot more. So yeah, I think I have 1080 RTX. Stupid. Either way, let's continue. So yeah, Rakesh Junjunwala is also investing in this space, right? Very interesting to see that he's also investing in the real estate space. Now, couple of things also to understand from a global perspective. And also IPL auction is coming. So I think what someone can do is, if someone's watching the IPL auction, they can keep putting updates here whenever some important player has got sold, right? So we should do that as well. Cool. Now, what is going to happen in the next few months or in the next few years is something that is very interesting to understand from a macroeconomic perspective. The US government has come and said, boss, we are going to change the interest rate. US government has come and said clearly that we are going to change everything and we are going to increase the interest rates. So if whenever US government says that, India usually gets scared, and there is a massive effect of US government and Indian government. But now what is happening investing in this is that Indian government is like, you know what, US, screw you. You want to increase the interest rate. You want to do all this. We are not going to budge. We are going to continue with the same scenario, and they are sticking to what they want to do. And because of this, right, India is again going to boost for the next few years. Now, whether this is a real boost or whether this is an artificial boost, we don't know. Me and you don't know, right? But how does it matter? Me and you both should now focus on making money for the next 1 year. Until the interest rates change, we should focus on making money for the next 1 year. Understood? Awesome. Chalo, let's begin our market research, guys, for today. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. I'm going to make a separate video called how I bought CSK shares, okay? And I'm going to buy more. So I'll show you this also on some other day. So I'm just closing it right now. Just wanted to show you guys. Chalo, let's do one weekend research with everyone here. I think a lot of people are here. So just choose any stock that you want, and I will do a quick weekend research with you guys when we will go through everything. Yeah? My favorite value picker. How are you? Okay, cool. So I need 4 names from you guys. I'm going to put 4 names in the comments below, right? How do you find out what company Rakesh Jhunjhunwala invests in advance? Either you have to be Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's friend or wait for the quarter until they come out and reveal the results. So until that, you will not understand, nor will you come to know how this works. Okay? There's no other way. You'll have to wait. Talk about music, CRISPR and cannabis industry. What the hell? Why, Naveen? Are you talking about the music, cannabis and CRISPR industry in USA? If that's the case, then cannabis industry in USA is very good. It can become very big. Saregama. Okay, someone wants me to... I already did a video about Saregama, guys. I mean, Saregama is already done. I think you guys are wondering why it's going down. Why is scams falling with good results? HDFC is very chill, man. I mean, no issues. Okay. Aarti Surfactants is currently going through a problem, Pratik. So I would suggest you square off. I heard some bad news about it. Electra Green Tech we have already done, boys. IEX though 100 times I've done it. Wilmar I'm not gonna do for now. Let it stabilize first, because now whatever you see in Adani Wilmar is very biased on the demand supply gap. Let it settle down, then I'll do. Electra has also been done. Privi Speciality, I think SOIC has already done it, so there's no point of me doing the same thing again. Is there anything else you would like to do? I think that would actually help. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I found one. Let's talk about this. Okay, I found one more. Airtel, why Airtel, guys? Reddington also we have done, sir. Hero Motorcorp, okay. One more. Jubilant Foodworks also we have done. Actually, I don't think we have done Jubilant Foodworks. Dominos Pizza. Okay, guys, come on. Divis Labs apparently gave a very, very, very good result. So I think Divis Labs is a good company to take positions in. It has done a very, 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 very good result. No issues on that. Chalo guys, I want you guys to sit and vote on who the things is. And by the way, all you guys vote here and you don't click on the like button. You know what happens when you don't click on the like button? YouTube algorithm won't pick this video up. If YouTube algorithm won't pick this video up, there won't be more views on the video. And if there's no more views on the video, this video earns less. If this video earns less, it will not go for charity. By the way, for all the people who are new here, all the money that this video makes goes for charity at the end of every quarter, and I come live and invest in a charity, right? Other videos don't like, but at least this you like for a cause. That's all I say. How about one from the reality sector? So thank you, Santosh. By the way, your $1,000 will go in for charity. So thanks a lot, Santosh. So real estate sector, I've done a lot of videos. I recently did a video about the construction space and what are the stocks that will do really well. So I would suggest you pick up some cement stocks, pick up the ancillary stocks, piping stocks. All of these stocks are going to do really well for the next few years because there's going to be a boom in demand in the local markets, right? So focus on that. Okay, it looks like everyone, please talk about Infosys. You don't need to talk about Infosys. It's a good share. It's a good share. Eventually karega hi acha. Infosys is also a good share. Okay. I think it's a unanimous decision today that everyone wants to talk about Jubilant Foodworks. Everyone wants to talk about Jubilant Foodworks today. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Chalo, all good, all done. Can we start Jubilant Foodworks? Thank you, Sridhara. Any contribution is a good contribution. right? I think last time we donated around 70K to a college or a school in Ladakh, to a school in Ladakh actually. Thank you, Black Ninja, Apollo Hospital. Apollo Hospital karta hu actually. I need to do a video on Apollo Hospital. When collab going to happen with Akshat? I don't know, man. I need to talk. Akshat's very busy. I need to talk to Akshat. I'll put a message to him and I'll ask him for a small podcast. I think that would be great because Akshat's like really good. Okay, chalo, let's do Jubilant Foodworks. Are you guys ready for Jubilant Foodworks? Now, okay. First, I'm going to do max chart just to see the trend of this company. Is this a consistent compounder or not? Right? 384% here, this 14%, so not very good in 2012 to 2014. In fact, very bad in 2014 to 2017. But then after 17 to 19, 174%, and then now 130% in this last 3 years, right? Now, what is Jubilant Foodworks? For a lot of people who don't know what Jubilant Foodworks is, Jubilant Foodworks is the company that operates Dominos in India. Okay, number one. Number two, it is a mid-cap company with 40,000 crore market cap. Number two, right? The number three, a big problem here is that the PE ratio is 175.46. Okay, 175.46. In fact, let me see if I can do this. One sec, guys. I'm just trying to do something so that I can do quick analysis. Sadly, here my email ID will be shown, and then it's a big issue. 2-3 times I've screwed up with this rate where my email ID is shown and then you guys will shout at me. 1 minute. Perfect. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry guys. Can you see my screen? Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Jubilant Foodworks. Now, what is Jubilant Foodworks? Jubilant Foodworks is basically the company that operates Dominos in India, number one. And if you see that it is a good compounder for a very long period of time, assuming that we don't catch the crash that happened here, till here if we continue, it has given approximately 1500% in the last 10 years. So 10 years it has given very, very, very good results. So no issues on that at all, number one, right? Number two, guys, if you need to talk about how Jubilant Foodworks is going to do well and what are the different things, we need to understand a couple of things from the industry before we go into financial. So first we'll understand the industry view, okay? Because fundamental analysis is not just financial analysis, fundamental analysis about industry. Now, if you look at the industry, right, they have the brands of Dunkin' Donuts and Domino's Pizza. And if you look at it from the last few years, if you've looked at the general trend in the last few years, have you realized that the bachelors, okay, or not the bachelors, but generally people are spending a lot of money online because of Zomato and Swiggy. So Zomato and Swiggy have actually helped the entire food industry business, number one. Cool. Number two, apart from the general food industry business, me and you also order a lot of Domino's pizza. Now there is another segment that has come in the pizza market, right? There's another segment that's come in the pizza market. The other segment is gourmet pizzas, right? You might have seen these amazing new pizzas, and there are a lot of small competition also, right? Local Papa John's, Eva's in Bombay, and a lot of different places there about the pizza industry. Number two, right? Thank you guys. Thank you Rahul. Thank you Sebastian. Thank you Nikhil. Thank you Rahul again. Thank you Ajit. Thank you Cyber Anonymous for education. Great job, guys. Great job. This is really appreciated, right? Now, if you look at the general trend, even if you ask me, Shashank, would you eat a pizza? There is two types of pizza that is there. Okay. One pizza is, yes, Shashank, I want to order, say, gourmet pizza. But gourmet pizza, what is the problem? It is very expensive. 1,000 rupees per pizza, 800 rupees per pizza. Now, that is not something I can eat every time. But if I'm sitting with 15 friends and we're all sitting and having a good time, and the easiest thing to do and the safest thing to do is just to order pizza. And most of the times we order from Domino's for some reason, right? Even though I like pizza a little bit more, but most of the time we order Domino's. And Domino's has this beautiful inventory system, beautiful distribution system that gets you your pizzas very fast to your home. So you're very happy. And it's good pizza. It's not bad. It doesn't taste bad at all. Now, understand that in the last few years, the way we have changed, the way young guys have changed, or not even young guys, the way human behavior has changed in India, and the openness that we have got to eating from outside has become a massive driver for Jubilant Foodworks and all the people in the food industry. And this is just the beginning. It is going to go much more in the future, right? Earlier, eating outside or ordering pizza was considered like a luxurious thing, right? It was considered as, "Arey, aaj celebration hai, chalo, India won the game today, let's celebrate and order pizza." Now, pizza is not a celebration event. Pizza is a normal event. You can just go anytime, buy, eat, and you're bored, you just want to feel like eating pizza, you can just order pizza, 30 minutes delivery, it comes to your home in 30 minutes and you're sorted, right? So this has increased the level of, what do you call that? Sales that Domino's Pizza will have for the next few years, and this is just starting. That is why people are slightly bullish on Jubilant Foodworks, because in the next 5 years this has a very good, uska kundli acha dikh raha hai. Just put it in that way, right? Now let's look at the financial analysis. Now before we go into financial analysis, I'm just going to show you that Excel sheet that I usually work on. I think I forgot about this. It's been a long time that I've actually put in the Excel summary here, but let me just put in the data. Okay, just give me a sec. Current market price is, stock P is 94.7, which is quite high, guys, quite high. Current market price, where is the market price? Yeah, 3080. Current book value is 130, and current EPS, which is, where did the EPS go? EPS. Oh god, wait, I'll have to check EPS. One sec. It's just better to add all the stuff here, man. Okay, EPS is around 32.51. Okay, 32.51. Okay, just keeping it here for now. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, I want to do a quick financial summary over here. Thank you, Indrajit Day, a lot. So just doing a quick summary here on the quick analysis, or there's a detailed analysis. Let's do detailed analysis, right? Now, the top bar that you see here, guys, let me zoom in a little bit for your convenience. Can you see this top bar? Jada zoom ho gaya, right? Now this is basically a very, very, very important number. This is the number of shares that are currently trading in the market, or free float shares. Now what happens is, whenever a company's shares go more in the market, it is considered bad automatically for people like me and you. For shareholders, if the number of shares go up, it is bad for you. Why? Because the company might do well, but if more shares are coming in the market, then it is bad for me, because the price will go down, right? The price will go down. So this is very important to understand. So if you look at this, on March 2018 to March 2019, the number of shares in the market went up quite drastically, right? So what happened? And the market cap also jumped from 7,600 crores to 19,000 crores. Now, why am I saying this is bad? Why number of shares increasing is bad? Is because look at this. The market cap went up from 7,000 to 19,000. Matlab kitna hua? Almost 2 times, almost 3 times, 2.5 times actually. So if the market cap went up from 7,600 to 19,000, 2.5 times, then the price also should have gone up by 2.5 times. But the price did not go up by 2.5 times. Why? Because the number of shares in the market increased so much. So me and you who are invested maybe in 2013-14, we'll be like, boss, मैंने नहीं बोला ये नया shares issue करने को. So issuing new shares is not a good sign. Sometimes this can be bonus, sometimes this can be raising debt. It can be in a lot of different ways. So this is not considered extremely good when the number of shares go up. So if you see, the price has constantly gone up, the market cap has also constantly gone up year after year. Now let's do a quick let's do a quick analysis, right? Do this. Sales. Let's look at the sales. Sales has been going up except March 2021 quarter, where the sales had dropped. And if you look at the recent sales that are happening right now, which is, I want to check quarter to quarter sales. Let's see what the quarter to quarter sales look like after that, right? March 2001 tak we saw, then June 900, 1125, 1200 crores are currently happening, and in March another 1000 crores, 1100 crores you can catch. So that's around 3000, approximately 4000 crores. So that means this year the revenue is also going to be quite significant and quite good. Right? It's not bad at all. They've already crossed this 3000 crore mark. Their operating profit margin last year was around 26%. What is the operating profit margin they're going on with this year? Right? 327%. So it's not bad. It's very good. It's very good. Now, coming back to the main points when we look at financial analysis, are they net profit? Yes, the net profit is there. Not an issue with the net profit. Are they giving dividend payout ratio? They have a dividend payout ratio of 34% as of March 2021, which is not bad. And the retention ratio is 65%. So retention ratio is basically the amount of money they're keeping back with themselves. So 35% is something that they're coming and giving out to everyone. Number 2, right? What else is important to see? Debt. Do they have debt? Yes, it looks like they have 1600 crores in debt. Right now, is that bad? Good? We don't know. We'll have to see. What is the interest outflow that should be there approximately. So it's 1619 crores they have in total debt. So we have to, this was back then, right? I don't know how much the debt is right now, but this was back in March 2021. So when there is, when they show their March 2021 report, we will understand at that point what their long-term debt was. See, it's around 1400 crores. It's 1600 on screener, 1400 on ticker tape. So we will see that, right? Is their cash flow good? Yes, their cash flow is positive. Okay, this is a sheet where I used to just get quick analysis of a particular stock. By the way, this I just download from a screener and I get it, right? So their cash flow is good. So that means they've given very well. And in fact, if you look at, there's another very important math. Let me show where that is, right? Look at this, value created per INR of 5-year retained earnings market cap method. So that means if for every 1 rupee in the last 5 years, they've given you around 42 rupees in return. So that means the stock has been a very good consistent compounder. The SSGR growth rate is slightly negative right now. It should go much more. If you look at the cash flow, this is good. Another free cash flow is very important to understand, this one. So the free cash flow currently is at 268. Last year they had minus free cash flow of 1000 crores. So we have to see if they did a capex investment or not. Number two, EPS is fine. Let's look at their ratios, ROE ratio and the profit margin, asset turnover and financial ratios. Is it going up or is it going down? So asset turnover ratio is going down, sadly. It's not very great. Financial leverage is also going up. That means they're over leveraging themselves, and the profit margin is also going down. So in the last 3 years, the ratios from a ratio perspective is a bad trend. And even if you look at the ROE as of March 2021, it looks bad. But if you look at this year, most of it is doing really well. So we don't know. We'll have to see this year's result, right? We'll have to see March 2021 result at the end. Cool. Now coming to valuation summary, let's check the DCF valuation here. I'm just checking the 2-stage DCF valuation. Okay, assuming expected FCF growth rate of, let's do 10%. Don't want to do 15% over here. Terminal growth rate is just 1%. Discount rate, let's keep 10% for now. Okay, so from a DCF perspective, it doesn't look very attractive, obviously. And also it is slightly overvalued right now. But according to another EPS method, the EPS capitalization method, if the EPS growth, considering EPS growth will happen, they're saying that the current price should, the good price in the next 5 years should be around 3,900. Expected future price should be 6,300. So I wouldn't calculate this with utmost honesty. This is assuming the growth rate of around 5%. So assuming the price to earnings ratio grow by 5%, because the current PE ratio itself is too high. So the current PE ratio needs to go down first, and then we need to figure out whether the thing is going to go up or not. So this is a quick financial summary from Jubilant Foodworks perspective, but Jubilant Foodworks you should not look at only from a financial perspective. The reason why I say don't look at it only from a financial perspective is because the market is doing really well, and they are obviously doing really well with respect to their Dominos industry, right? So that is what I'm trying to make you guys understand. Let's see what's trending on Value Picker. No news on the Value Picker as well. Quite Jubilant Industries. No. Jubilant. No Jubilant Foodworks on Value Picker. Sad. No, the reason why I am holding this, and full disclosure, right, I'm holding Jubilant Foodworks is only because of the growth story that I'm seeing, because now disposable income is high in the hands of me and you, number one. When disposable income is high, what is going to happen? People are going to spend more. If people are going to spend more, then this is going to be more important. Let's see if there's some research report that we can actually read, right? Because there are people coming and saying that you should buy. Let's see if there are some research reports going around in the market. Let's see. See, when you do analysis, you have to do from everywhere, not just one resource. So I'm just going to look quickly at the reports that are there. I'm sure there are some buyer recommendations. Okay, look at this. Jubilant Foodworks, 3rd Feb, just now, 1 week ago, HDFC Securities has come and given a target of 3,300, almost a 10% upside in the target, right? Last traded price, target price at recommendation was 3,180. Cool. Let's see this. Again, I'll have to stop sharing my screen because these guys want my passwords for some reason. And then you'll see all my email IDs and I'll get 50,000 spam messages over email. So give me a sec. Are you still holding Explio? Yes, sir, I am. I mean, it's given good returns for me as well. So why not? What is this? Come on, DLF nahi chahiye, Bharat Pet. See guys, by the way, if you're doing research, you should go read stuff like this. See, there's Cholamandalam ka result, there's Bharat Petroleum ka result, there's DLF ka performance. Research reports are something that someone has sat for a very long time and is sitting and doing so much research, so that me and people like me and you can come and read very easily. So you need to look at this also. Cool, let's do some research as well. Come on. Jubilant Foodworks, mixed bag, long-term levers are in place. Jubilant reported a miss on revenue. However, EBITDA margins, earnings before interest, depreciation and tax, was a beat. Revenue grew by 13% year on year and 6% on a 2-year CAGR basis. It's like for all growth stood at 7.5% year for year and 2-year CAGR is at 5%. The company revenue was impacted in the peak season, second half of December, but with the easing of restrictions, because we saw the third wave, almost like a third wave coming in December, but with the easing of restrictions, we expected to perform well for the remaining of Q4. Dine-in takeaway is at 94% versus 78%. My God. So dine-in plus takeaway is like major revenues that are happening. The company opened the highest number of Dominos stores, 75 in Q3. It opened 75 more stores in Q3, guys. First of all, right? 75 more stores in Q3, which is crazy, right? Apart from that, however, expansion other brands was slow, as it had one store of Hong's Kitchen and Dunkin's. Further, it opened 2 more Popeye stores in Jan 2020. Already proved in self-Dominos and replicating it across organic and other franchises. We marginally cut our EPS predictions by 2%. Our target price is 3,300 based on 60x PE on December 23 PE. Okay, fine. And INR 300 shares on the X. With recent correction, we upgrade this from sell to reduce. So they're saying reduce this, but they're still giving a price prediction of 3,300, which is approximately 10% from today's target. Right, 10% from today's target, right? When they did this report, it was already at 3,300. So they were saying the target price is 3,300. That means it was at par with their results. But currently it has fallen down. So that means it is slightly undervalued from their result perspective, from this company's HDFC Securities results perspective. So we don't know. Right, but either which way, I have bought this, because the reason why I bought it is because I want to keep invested in this for a long period of time, because I feel going forward, they will do much better, right? So again, all these things we saw, this is the sales that we also figured, this is the estimates, sales estimates of how they'll grow in the future, how their EBITDA will grow in the future, how their PE will decrease in the future because their earnings will keep going up, how their EPS, which is the most important things, keep growing up in the future. And if EPS grows, then your earnings per share will grow and your value will start growing. They have small amount of pledged shares, which is not very scary to look at apart from that perspective. And if you look at foreign portfolio investors, they're currently holding 39%, little less from September's 41%. Promoters are still at 41.94. FIIs and local mutual funds have increased their stake from September to December by slightly little bit, right? Now it's important to see what happens in the next quarter. So we'll see also another thing is any news that has come out recently with respect to Jubilant Foodworks, because we have to see everything from all. See, okay, very interesting news that has come recently. And there's a stock split happening. Very good. See, quite interesting news that you will see here, right? Now, first quickly we'll see, can Jubilant Foodworks face the headwinds coming from, oh my God, I think I have to just buy the subscription. It's damn annoying. I'll buy the subscription and show it next time to you guys. Cool. Next, Jubilant Foodworks Q3 net rises 7.5 to 133 crores. Board okay, stock split. Thank God. Okay, so board is splitting the stock 1:5. So 10 rupees ka face value is going to become 2 rupees share. So that means it's going to split by 5, right? So whatever this is, it's going to split by 5. So 3,000 divided by 5 is going to be approximately the new stock, new rate of the stock going forward. So the stock split is going to happen very soon. Actually, can we see when is it happening? They've okayed it. So they've not come out with the dates yet. Okay, cool. Great. So yeah, so stock split will happen, the price will go down, price goes down, the liquidity goes up. Liquidity goes up, what will happen is a lot of people buying and selling can also happen. Stock split is better than bonus because this is the same amount of stocks that are just split into different shares. So if you have 1 share, you will get 5 shares in return. So that is how it looks like. Cool. Next, Jubilant Foodworks for not disclosing SSSG data. They're not disclosing the stores. Oh my God. Store sales growth data by Jubilant Foodworks was heavily criticized by brokers. Why are they not revealing it? Because I'm pretty sure the store sales growth data would not be very great because of COVID going on. So this is not something that they should be very proud of or very happy as well. Cool. So yeah, this was Jubilant Foodworks. So if you ask my take, Jubil is not bad. It is good. Fundamentally very strong. They have a lot of cash in the bank as well. Let's look at their cash balance once quickly. Financials, balance sheet, go down. Total equity, common stock, reserves and surplus. There are 1,200 crores sitting in the bank, but they have slightly 1,600 crores of debt also to be given. So they need debt to expand and they need cash to keep in hand for worst case scenarios. So from overall perspective, see, the Jubilant Foodworks is a 5-year long game, right? It has given good returns over a long period of time. It is not something that you can buy now and it will shoot up quite instantly. It is a slow, consistent compounder. It will take a long period of time to go up. But if they want to go up fast, maybe they'll have to do a little bit of acquisitions in the space. But there's nobody in the pizza market that's coming and eating their market share, apart from your major market players like Pizza Hut, right? So apart from that, I don't see anyone majorly coming and disrupting Jubilant Foodworks at this point, and they're making good amount of money as well. I mean, they're not having any issues with the good amount of money, and in the last 1 month it's gone down by 19%, and in the last 1 year it's gone up by 10% only, right? Look at this drop from here. It's crazy drop. This is when the entire market corrected in October and it's not been able to go back to that point. So बहुत ऊपर गया था वो time पे. Cool. Awesome. Chalo, I think we'll stop this because everyone's also wants to see the IPL highlights. So guys, okay, so this was weekend research for today. We sat for 1 hour. We did a good research about, so just giving you a recap, we spoke about what's happening with the markets. We spoke about a little bit about unlisted shares and how I'm planning to buy them, and I'll make a video for you guys as well about this. I think maybe in the next week. So I'll show you how I did that also, because it needs a full video for it. Apart from that, what else? Apart from that, we did a small research about Jubilant Foodworks. My stupid camera also lagged and my PC lagged. So sad on that front. But overall, all in all, I think we are in a market which is now not moving too much. There is no triggers for it to move too much. It's a very flat line. It's not either going up or it's going down. It's in a directional market right now. Why? Because it's in a directional market because there is not much news coming out. There are no triggers coming out. So until the triggers don't come out, it will be slightly normal, right? So we'll see about that. Either way, I hope you guys like this video, and thank you for all the guys who actually donated in this. All of this will be going to charity after March quarter, and I'll obviously come live and do it in front of you guys in one of the weekend research sessions. Again, this is me, Shashank Udupa, signing off. If you like this episode, please click on the like button, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys again. I think on Monday or Tuesday I'm coming out with more videos. I'll see you guys next week. Stay safe, be careful. See you. Bye.